Okay, this is it's my second time. It's my first time with a live stream on YouTube in a long time, and I really want to do this one just to share two pieces of news today that are really, really fun. And so, without any preamble, I'm just going to get right into it. The first piece of news today in the wide world of artificial intelligence and LLMs that I'm really interested in sharing is this one. This is OpenAI.com's chat, and the interface has changed, and you'll see down here, bottom right, that they have released a new version as of May 12th, and we can take a look at that. And really, there's some cool stuff, web browsing plugins, and they have taken the tools or plugins from alpha to beta, so it's available to a lot more people. And so if we go back over here and take a look, this is GPT-3, just the way you always know it. Works great, super fast, really, really capable. This is GPT-4, and if you look down here, you've got the default mode, which is the standard GPT-4. It's also gotten a lot faster recently. I don't know if it's cheaper yet. I'll have to look into that further. And then there's the plugins beta, which I've had access to plugins alpha for a long time, but it just switched over to beta in the last few hours, and I have that turned on. Now, what's super interesting is there's something new, right? And that's the web browser plugin. So you've got, in order to enable that, you just need to go over here to settings, beta features, and click that little thing there. And when you come back the next time, you're going to see that now you have access to web browsing. Why is this cool? I'll show you very quickly with kind of the standard example is what is the weather in San Francisco, California right now, right? So if you ask that question with the browser plugin model, then you'll get this browsing the web. You can see that right there. And it's going out, it's querying, I don't know, some weather service, and it's going to come back with the current weather information in San Francisco, California. This was not possible before. You could not get the weather from ChatGPT because its data was 2 years old. So that's no longer true. Now we are able to get things like the weather, possibly stock prices, although there are the other plugins that are really good at that, and more. Of course, because I'm trying to do this live, it's not working, and probably because the entire world is probably just clicked that toggle button. But I did try this earlier, and it does in fact work. So I'm just going to let that work in the background. We'll see if it errors out or what goes on there. But let's jump back over while we wait. I want to show you the other one because this is really fun. If we go to the plugins beta, you can see here that I have no plugins enabled. But what I want to do is I want to show you just the way one of these work, and it's a really fun example for Wolfram Alpha. All of my demoing is about to get destroyed because you can see nothing is loading for OpenAI all of a sudden. Everything is frozen. So I'm going to stop there for a second. We're going to come, oh, no, there it came back. So let's go to the plugin store, and what I want to find here is the Wolfram Alpha plugin, and we will show you something very, very fun that you can do with the Wolfram Alpha plugin. I'd like to think, gosh, this is really slow. I think the whole world just figured out what happened, so it's probably going to mess up my live stream. Well, okay, let's switch over. The other big news was this one. I've been playing with Google Bard since yesterday when it went. They removed the wait list. Anybody can get in if you've got a Gmail account. Either the Google Business or the regular ones work. Sometimes that's not the case. And Google Bard is pretty amazing. You can do a lot of things with it. It's incredibly capable. They say that the model behind it, which is Palm 2, is embedded in dozens of Google products. And so just a quick example of the same things that we were just trying. What is the weather in San Francisco, California right now? Okay, so Google Bard already has plugins. It's kind of native, right? So you don't even need to ask in this case. Now, that doesn't mean there won't be other things like plugins, but it just works because Google Bard has access to the internet by default. And then if we go back over here, how are we doing? No, OpenAI is just broken. Let me reload and see what happens. I do want to show you this. It's really cool. don't mean to be mean to OpenAI here. It's really, really great. So let's go back to the browsing beta. Am I on there? Yes. What is the weather in San Francisco? We'll see if they agree right now. Okay, it's trying again. Browsing the web, searching for, okay, this time it seems to be working. Search current weather in San Francisco. So it basically did the same thing that Bard just did. It's read the content and it says, drumroll, 53 and partly cloudy. Wait a minute. 63. Okay. Who's right? I have no idea. I'm not in San Francisco. So that's pretty, maybe it's two different weather stations. San Francisco can be like that. The other thing is plugins. This is the other thing I want to show you. And you're going to see here that I have 3 plugins. The one I'm interested in showing you right now is Wolfram Alpha. And this is a very fun thing that you can do with Wolfram Alpha. I've got to go get this thing here that I want to show you. So this is a question. That I asked GPT-4. I've asked Bard. I've asked GPT-4. I've asked all of them this thing. So let's start a new chat. Let's make sure that we have the plugins because we're going to need the Wolfram Alpha plugin for this. And let's ask Wolfram Alpha. First, I'm going to just ask it like this. Can you use these 4 numbers exactly once and only once and with parentheses and these arithmetic operations to achieve a total of 24? Okay, seems this is a 7th grade math problem around here. One of my kids brought this problem home the other day. So it's going to, okay, so it knows that we've asked it to do some math. So it's going to try to use Wolfram to answer the question, but it can't, right? It's actually going to it usually will miserably fail. Let's see what happens here. 15 minus 2 is 13 times 4. Check me, but I think 13 times 4, let's see. Let's see what this is. Here we go. Wolfram alpha.com. Put this in. Equals 7. All right. Again, look at this. It says very confidently, it has hallucinated that this equals this. It's not true. It's wrong, right? So, but never fear. There is a way to fix this. If we go here and we take this again, and I'm just going to add a line. Again, we're in the same thing. We're just doing the exact same thing. We'll go again, new chat, got plugins enabled, GPT-4, go over here, using the numbers 2, 3, 4, and 5 again. But I've added a really important thing. Use Wolfram to check the answer. Don't use Wolfram to try to find the answer. Use Wolfram to check the answer you come up with. Who's you? LLM, GPT-4, ChatGPT, whatever you want to call it. So this is fun. So if we click this, and I'm also telling it not to stop one time, right? So what it's done in the background is it's probably come up with some potential answer. In this case, it's saying 2 times 3 times, oh goodness, it's going to freak out. Yeah, I don't know what this is all about. That's new. Oh, okay. Never saw that before. 2 times 3 is 6 times 4 is 24. So it actually, this time, I hate it when my demos don't go the way I want. So let's try this one more time. I really just want you to see something specific. No laughing. We're all trying to learn things here. What we want is the LLM to try to get the answer and Wolfram Alpha to check the answer. And this is an example that's working. So the LLM thought 2 times 3 times 4 plus 5 equals 24, but it doesn't. It equals 29. So then it comes with another one. Oh no, it's not 24, it's 30. And Wolfram is telling it it's wrong. The LLM is guessing what the number is. So again, what am I demonstrating here? I'm just demonstrating the use of plugins. Plugins have been out a while. This is just a fun way to use plugins in the new ChatGPT. And then over here, again, the big news today, and then I am going to shut this thing down, is that GPT-4 now has browsing beta available. It has, let's see what else. We've got browsing available. We've got the new plugins are in beta now. They're no longer in alpha. And we've got our standard GPT 3.5 Turbo and GPT-4 to use for our various applications and things. So let's go back over here. Let's see what this thing's doing. So it's 30. Okay. This one it says equals 24, so it finished. Let's go check that in the actual Wolfram Alpha manually, and look, sure enough, it does equal 24. The LLM guessed and guessed and guessed. It used the plugin Wolfram to check its answer, and it just kept trying until it got it right. So what do we do? In a way, we simulated a multi-agent infrastructure inside of GPT-4. So super fun. Hope you like that. It's these things are great. There's going to be 8 million videos come out on YouTube over the next several hours talking about all of this new stuff. But I just wanted to show you. I just saw it. I just saw it minutes ago, and I wanted to show you. So please enjoy. If you have anything you'd like to see, let me know in the comments, and maybe we'll go explore it together, because that's what I like to do here on this channel, is just explore these new technologies as they're coming out and learn how to use them in real time, even sometimes with you, and then every now and then make a cool video that you might like. So that's it. Thank you so much, and going to be